What's going on, man? You seem stressed.
Well, Kane, I am. Things aren't looking too good.
Really, what's going on? What's the problem?
Well, I just got a call from our biggest sponsor, and unfortunately, we're out of money.
Oh no. How bad is it though?
It's bad, and I'll tell you what, he is not happy.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna have to come up with. Actually, hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna call right now. Hello.
Here we go.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! And Merry Christmas to viewers of the Film Reel! You all have made this year a merry year for the show. Unfortunately, Bryce and Kane have been very naughty with their spending habits. If they keep this up, I will have no choice but to cut my funding from the show. The only thing that can save you now is bringing the Christmas spirit to the viewers of the Film Reel. Then maybe I will reconsider. Best wishes from your good pal and financer, Santa Claus. Oh, ho, ho, ho!
All right, thank you, Santa. He is ticked.
Oh wow.
All right, and the only way that we can fix this is by talking about the greatest news going on in the world of movies this holiday season.
Absolutely.
Such as the Golden Globes, Aquaman,
Yep.
Wonka, and a preview of the next season of the Film Reel. That's the only
Yep.
way that we can fix this predicament that we're in.
Absolutely. Got to do it.
Let's take a look at it now.
News Channel 15 presents the Film Reel 2023 Holiday Special, the talk show where we discuss everything going on in the world of movies this holiday season, with hosts Bryce West and Kane Jones. This is the Film Reel.
Hey everybody, welcome back into the Film Reel 2023 Holiday Special, where we give you the latest and greatest news in the world of movies this holiday season. I am Bryce West alongside Kane Jones. Kane, how are you doing today?
Fantastic, Bryce.
Do you
Glad
have
to be
any
here.
crazy Christmas plans going on this year?
Gonna hang out with the family. Yep.
Same.
It's gonna be a good time.
Same, me too.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, we're gonna get things kicked off straight away here. Ian Lloyd has his top 5 holiday movies that we're gonna go over right now.
Number 5 is Die Hard. With each year that passes, the number of people saying the phrase, "Actually, Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie," only grows ever present, mostly in a jovial manner to swim against the current. We're here to say that Die Hard is absolutely a valid Christmas movie that holds the values of the season honestly and authentically. Just as the conflict in Nakatomi Tower grows, so does the desperation for John McClane to fight for his estranged family as he realizes what the true meaning of the season is. It's set during Christmas time for a reason, people. Number 4 is Elf, a movie that is nearly a ritualistic baptism for any American at this point. Odds are you've seen this film a lot of times too. It's a good thing that this movie is actually pretty great. It exemplifies how Christmas has been taken for granted in this modern commercialized world. Will Ferrell at his funniest and surprisingly his sweetest. Not just a laugh a minute, but an actual meaningful romp about the most important aspect of Christmas, spending time with your loved ones. Number 3 is The Miracle on 34th Street from 1947. Spoilers, It's a Wonderful Life does not appear on this list. It's a great film, but there was another Christmas movie that was released in 1947 that hits closer to the spirit of the season while deconstructing the figurehead of the holiday. You wouldn't think one of the classic holiday movies would be a courtroom drama, but it is, and it conveniently puts the idea of Santa Claus face to face with the bluntness of modern living. It's a wonderful little picture that shouldn't be forgotten anytime soon. Number 2 is Home Alone, a classic that is so effortless in its genius filmmaking that it never grows old or stale. With a knockout concept and hilarious performances from the entire cast, Home Alone shines brighter than all of its imitators. It's difficult to find any perfect piece of art, but Home Alone hardly has any flaws, and it gives the audience a miraculously fun experience while embodying the anxieties and the joy that come with the holiday. Number 1 is none other than A Charlie Brown Christmas. This 25-minute television special is perhaps the most significant and undeniable condensed encapsulation of the Christmas season, and it still holds up nearly 60 years later. Consumerism, flashy displays, and highly abridged Christmas plays are fun, but they often overwhelm and overshadow all the meaning that once came from a story that showed us an important truth to humanity. Putting away grievances and looking after your fellow person in times of need is what really matters in this life and what defines this season of giving. For the Film Reel, I'm Ian Lloyd.
All right, Kane, let's settle this right here, right now. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
It technically is, because it's set during Christmas time.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think a movie needs to be released in December to
Yeah,
count as a
right,
Christmas or a
right.
holiday movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie takes place during Christmas. I think it's totally valid
Absolutely.
to call Die Hard a Christmas movie. But Kane, overall, what did you think of the rest of the list?
Pretty solid. You had Home Alone in there.
Yeah.
Classic.
Do you think anything was missing, or some of your favorites not on the list?
I'd put the Polar Express in there, but
Oh,
that's
Polar,
me.
yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. White Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
Another good one.
Good mention.
Where was
Yeah.
Batman Returns?
Well,
That's another movie that, by technicality, I mean, it took
Yeah,
place during
right.
Christmas, right?
That is true. That is true.
But thank you so much to Ian Lloyd for making that quick list for us here today. And after this short break, Kane and I are going to be going over some of the Golden Globes nominees and discuss which ones that we think might win, might be snubbed. And so we'll take a look at that after this break.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has a huge selection of Jeeps and Chryslers. We have great deals, affordable financing, and an exceptional service department. Come see us today or view our new and pre-owned inventory at stevefaulknerautomotive.com. Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has a complete lineup of Fords. We have great deals, affordable financing, and an exceptional service department. Come see us today or view our new and pre-owned Fords at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzappel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
Christmas is here, and so are the savings at Timberlake Furniture. From cozy sofas to elegant dining sets, Timberlake Furniture is where style meets comfort. And guess what? They're offering holiday specials to make your season even brighter. Shop select mattresses up to 70% off. But hurry in, the mattress deal is happening only while supplies last, so visit our store today. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Timberlake Furniture.
Welcome back to the Film Reel. I'm Kane Jones.
Bryce West.
Yep. And now for you guys, we are going to go over the Golden Globes nominations. They were just released here, and we're going to go over some of the nominees and who we think may or may not win. So starting with, let's do director, best director. That's one of the big ones.
Yeah.
We got some heavy hitters in here. Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
It was one of the big
That's a heavy hitter for sure.
blockbusters of the summer. Yeah. Greta Gerwig, Barbie.
Another huge heavy hitter.
Right. Barbenheimer.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon. Been doing it for a long time.
3
Legend.
very big ones.
Yep. And I think the dark horse in all this is actually Bradley Cooper for Maestro, who is nominated.
I haven't seen it. Can't say that I've seen it, but
It's good. It's in black and white for part of it, in color for another part of it. And I think it's a dark horse. He might surprise a lot of people by sneaking in there. Another one we got is best screenplay is another big category. We got
hold on, who do you think is going to win director?
Oh, yes, that's good. Before we move on, I think Christopher Nolan, like I said, Oppenheimer, big blockbuster, one of the biggest films of the year.
I think it could be Greta Gerwig though too. Barbie
Another nice
was huge. And obviously
true,
this isn't a
yes.
popularity contest, but wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Barbie
It's
set
true,
the world
it's
on, but
true.
so did Oppenheimer. I mean,
Yes.
both of them
Yes.
together were huge.
It's true.
But
It's
I mean,
true.
also Scorsese is, I mean, revered to be one of the best film directors of all time.
It's got the longevity. Yeah, it's been doing it forever.
So
yes.
if I were to put my money, I think I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Barely on Oppenheimer.
Yes.
But it's so close because I
Right.
love Greta Gerwig.
Absolutely.
But I think it could realistically.
Right.
Man,
I'm taking Nolan.
I'll take Nolan, but I'm rooting for Greta.
Absolutely.
So, all right, and then screenplay.
Now screenplay. So we got the likes of Barbie, Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Poor Things. So a lot of heavy hitters there. For screenplay, I had Killers of the Flower Moon, actually.
Okay.
Just because of the story. It's a really cool concept, as opposed to Oppenheimer, a biopic about a guy, and Barbie about the toy, famous, you know.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was a little bit more about than just the toy.
I mean,
but,
right.
But yeah.
It's other interesting concepts
Yes.
and whatnot. But I'm taking Killers of the Flower Moon for that
Past
one.
Lives is one that I've heard a lot of great things
Right,
about.
right.
Unfortunately, it's another one that I haven't seen, haven't got the chance to see this year.
It could
But
sneak up.
I think that's one to look out for just because of how I heard
Right.
such great things about it. In terms of the ones that I've watched, I think I'm going to give it to Barbie.
Really?
I think I'm going to give it to Barbie
Okay.
because I think the message in that film was so great and it was
Right.
it was delivered
That's
so
true,
well.
that's true.
And it just sneaks up on you, especially on the first viewing.
Right.
And I thought Barbie was just a fantastic film.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Moving on to, let's do drama. Actor in a drama. Again, you got a lot of these famous actors that are in a lot of the movies we just said. I mean, you know, you got Cillian Murphy, who starred in Oppenheimer.
Yes.
He played Oppenheimer. Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Leonardo for Killers of the Flower Moon. So in this heated race, I think I'm taking Cillian Murphy.
I'm taking him too.
Oppenheimer.
I mean, his performance in that film was absolutely extraordinary.
Absolutely.
I mean, he became J. Robert Oppenheimer.
It's true.
Sometimes, if I'm looking at a real picture of him,
Right.
and I'm looking at one of the black and white scenes from Oppenheimer, it's kind of hard to tell who's who.
Right. It's that good.
You know, actually, well. There were a few black and white scenes with Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. Not very
Right.
many, because that was more of like the
Right.
present day, I guess, kind of stuff. Even though,
Absolutely.
of course, it's a biopic. It's still set in the
I
past.
mean, you do
but-
got other heavy hitters in the category though, like Leonardo.
Yeah,
He's been
Leonardo
doing it.
DiCaprio, yeah.
He could win, and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, and Killers of the Flower Moon was a fairly highly received
Absolutely.
film. So yeah.
So yeah, I think we're both
Yep.
taking Cillian on that.
Yep.
And moving on to a cinematic and box office achievement. Oh, this is an interesting one.
This is an interesting one.
I mean, you got
There's
Oppenheimer.
no ties.
Right. No ties.
No
I mean,
ties.
you got Oppenheimer, Barbie. You also got interesting ones in here like John Wick Chapter 4,
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Look, it's between
I mean-
three. It's between Barbie, it's between Oppenheimer, and Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not
I
even
mean,
joking
who's
because
not to say Taylor Swift, Person of the Year? I mean, she
Yeah.
could sneak in there and get it.
Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour, not only it was like
wouldn't
the
be
most
surprised.
successful concert
Musical-
movie of all time.
musical
with
tour movie.
no studio involvement. She
Right.
released it herself.
It's pretty awesome, pretty
And-
crazy. Never been
and
done before. I mean,
people
unheard
came
of.
to the theater in droves.
They did.
For
They
this.
did.
And I think, you know, it didn't. Obviously, it didn't make as much money as Barbie. Obviously,
Right.
it didn't make as much money as Oppenheimer. But if you look at the overall
Right.
picture of it, and you look at the precedent that it set
It's
and
true,
everything.
right.
Especially with the writer's strike going on, and then they said no, we're not going to involve studios at all.
Sure.
You know,
Yep.
and they were in line with the strikes. You know, everybody got paid accordingly. I think clearly that seems to be
So you're
the
taking Taylor
greatest
Swift Eras Tour.
box
Really?
office achievement of the year. I think so. Yeah.
I think I'm going. I mean, I see your point, but I think I'm going Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Biggest
Look,
movie of
I mean,
of
Barbie and
summer.
Oppenheimer,
Maybe
I
not of
think
the year, but yeah.
Barbie and Oppenheimer are interchangeable.
Right.
I think
They're close.
If you're going with Barbie, you're also going with Oppenheimer because
Right.
because they're
I
like
mean-
almost the same level of
Right,
achievement.
right.
Because
We'll
they
see, we'll see.
achieved what they did because of each other.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
because
We'll
they
see.
were released together. And so
right.
that's why I mentioned why there's no ties. is
Right,
because
right.
of that. But
Absolutely.
honestly, I don't know if it'll matter. I think it could. I think it very well could go to Taylor Swift: The Eras Tour.
Absolutely. You could be right. You could be right. And last but not least, Best Picture drama. you know, a lot of the films we previously mentioned, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Zone of Interest, and Anatomy of a Fall. Out of all these, I've said it. I think I'm taking Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Out of the
So we're predicting an
here.
Oppenheimer sweep, is what you're saying.
It very well could be. It could happen. It could
Yeah.
happen. Killers of the Flower Moon, also a phenomenal film that could get it too. Like you said, Past Lives, maybe a sort of an underrated film that could sneak up in there. You never know. We've had snubs. It could happen. It could happen.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I've
taking
got no
Oppenheimer.
choice. I got to go with Oppenheimer too, because unfortunately, I haven't been able to check out any of the rest of these films that have
then.
been nominated
Right.
for this. So I guess I
Okay.
have to go with Oppenheimer.
Right.
But I'm definitely going to be checking these out because,
Absolutely.
well, Killers of the Flower Moon should be coming out on Apple TV Plus here soon.
I believe so. Yeah.
So I'll be looking forward to seeing that at
Absolutely.
some point. And all the other ones too. A24 released 2 of these films, Past Lives and Zone of Interest, and they're one of the greatest in terms of quality film makers right now. They released Everything Everywhere All at Once last year.
Yep.
It was Best Picture at the Oscars.
It very well could be a dark horse in the category.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, we're going to take another quick break, and after this, we're going to be discussing 2 of the biggest films releasing this holiday season.
Christmas is here, and so are the savings at Timberlake Furniture. From cozy sofas to elegant dining sets, Timberlake Furniture is where style meets comfort. And guess what? They're offering holiday specials to make your season even brighter. Shop select mattresses up to 70% off. But hurry in, the mattress deal is happening only while supplies last, so visit our store today. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Timberlake Furniture.
Hi, I'm Brett Weinzapfel. I'm an orthopedic spine surgeon. I'm happy to be starting my practice in Mount Carmel in the orthopedic department. I attended Indiana University School of Medicine in Indianapolis. Following that, I went to Case Western Reserve University for my orthopedic residence as well as a spine fellowship. I've been practicing in Evansville since 2007, and I'm happy to bring my practice to Mount Carmel, Illinois in 2023.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
You already know that the First National Bank is your real community bank, but have you met our people? It's the people inside that make us a community bank. We live here, we work here, we're your neighbors and your friends. When you bank with us, your money is reinvested in your community. At the First National Bank, our customers are more than an account number. People are the reason for this community. We're your hometown bank, serving the area since 1906. We are the First National Bank, where our people make the difference. Come see us today. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We have a tendency to try to make everything into one outlet or try to plug everything we can in as your Christmas displays and your lights and stuff. Outlets are designed for generally 15 amps or less. So make sure that you don't overload those outlets. Don't try to plug more than 2 cords into them. There's only 2 spaces there for a reason. Try to make sure that you space those loads out through your house. Make sure that you don't overload individual outlets or circuits.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at stevefaulknerautomotive.com.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the film reel. Right now, we're going to be talking about 2 films that are going to be releasing this holiday season, Wonka and Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. Let's talk about Wonka first. Wonka is releasing this season, this holiday season, and based off of the trailers, I think it looks really lame. But it is actually reviewing pretty well.
Yes.
So I'm not quite sure what to think of this film.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think that people are thinking, moviegoers. I think that they like the star power.
Yeah.
And the good writing that's going to be in this.
I mean, you have Timothy Chalamet
Right.
as Wonka, which
People
is a
love
crazy
him.
choice. I mean, obviously this
It
is
is a
younger
crazy
Wonka.
choice. I think that he portrays a young Wonka is why they went with Chalamet. I think, and he's good. He is really good. However,
At least in the trailers.
Yeah. And that mixed with the good writing, I think it could be good.
And then you also have Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa.
That's true. That's something
I mean, the
we
casting
didn't
on this
think
film
that
is
we
crazy.
needed in this year, but we're getting it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. We didn't know we wanted Wonka,
Right.
but we're getting it anyway.
Right.
And you know, I'm at least a little more intrigued now that it's
Right.
reviewing
I mean,
well. I mean, still based off of the trailers,
never thought
I'm
that-
not super interested.
Right. I mean, you never thought you needed a prequel to Wonka, but I mean, that's what this is, showing Wonka as a younger Wonka and, you know, meeting the Oompa Loompas and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, you know,
And well,
it could be good.
I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, having not seen either of these, just based off
Right,
of the
right,
trailers,
right.
I think I'm going to recommend Wonka over our next film, Aquaman of the Lost Kingdom.
Yeah?
And which is saying a lot for me because I'm
Yeah.
a huge comic book guy.
Right, same.
And Aquaman of the Lost Kingdom just does not look that great.
Well,
And
I mean,
I don't know.
we both love the superhero genre,
Yes.
so I think Aquaman, excuse me, the second one here, is going to be the better film in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but
Wow.
personally, for me, I just love the superhero genre.
Yes, yeah.
I never thought that we would get a prequel to Wonka, you know, Willy Wonka in the. But I mean, here we are. But Aquaman, though, I think it looks decent. I think Momoa, it's good that they did a sequel. I really,
I mean,
think it has potential. Actually,
I mean, here's the deal. I wasn't a huge fan of the first film. DC is on a massive losing streak right
I do
now
agree
with
with
their
that.
superhero films.
Right.
So it is just pretty much impossible for me to be really excited for this.
I can get behind that. I believe.
Considering we just know that we're going to be rebooting anyway here in 2025
Right.
with James Gunn's new DC universe.
Exactly.
You know, it's really hard to get into any of these films coming
It
out
is.
this year
That's
because you know they're not really going to matter to the upcoming story.
Right.
And so I love Jason Momoa. He is a fantastic
Yes, you got the star power
actor.
there for sure.
But considering I wasn't a huge fan of the first film, and
Right.
DC is on such a losing streak,
They are.
It seems like based off of the reviews that I've seen for Wonka, Wonka might be the better bet.
Perhaps.
I don't know. Both of these
Could
are
be.
Warner Brothers films.
Right.
So
We'll see.
I think honestly they're going to be quite similar in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Whether or not you take that as a good or bad thing.
Right.
But
Exactly.
yeah, I would like for both of these to be good. I'm
Yes,
just
of course,
not
of course.
quite sure about Aquaman, and I wasn't quite sure about Wonka either. But at
Right,
least
neither
we
was
have the
I, to be
reviews
Right.
to see, you know, and you know, they might have be good reviews, and I still hate it, you know. But
Yeah.
Could
go either way,
it
I
makes
mean-
me a little more intrigued to see that so many people still enjoyed this
Absolutely.
film. But with that being said, we're going to take our final break, and we're going to be giving you a preview of what's to come here in the 5th season of the Film Reel, and hopefully get an update from our big sponsor. Stay tuned.
We've got our Clark Griswolds out there, so you know, we got the Christmas lights going up. So be careful, be mindful when you're up on the roof. There's power lines overhead, sometimes run over roofs or cleaning your gutters or anything like that. Be mindful of those power lines that are near or over the roofs or things that you're working on. To the Christmas displays, make sure that you use GFI receptacles on all outdoor displays for your protection and for protection of the kids around the house and everybody around too.
College doesn't have to start at an expensive school far away. You can save money and be close to home at Wabash Valley College. Many careers only require a 2-year degree or certificate. Or get your general education classes out of the way and transfer to a 4-year school. Wabash Valley College has programs in high-demand careers such as physical therapy assistant, advanced manufacturing, marketing, business management, nursing, and radio television. To find out more about Wabash Valley College, go to iecc.edu/WVC.
Mark your calendars, furniture lovers. Timberlake Furniture invites you to their holiday open house on December 9th. A day of unbeatable deals and delightful surprises. Open house deals include buy one, get one free on select recliners, receive a $50 Timberlake Furniture gift card for every $500 spent, and free delivery within 75 miles when you place an order on December 9th. Join us at Timberlake Furniture's open house on December 9th. Your house deserves to feel like home, and we're here to make it happen. See you there.
H&R Block in Mount Carmel, featuring a convenient drive-through window, is proud to sponsor sports. When the time comes, we want you to remember the name H&R Block and our location, 615 Walnut Street, Mount Carmel. We have expert tax pros with combined experience of over 50 years to guarantee your taxes are done correctly. No one offers more ways to help you with your taxes. The tax pros at H&R Block in Mount Carmel are here year-round to help you with our convenient drive-through window. We guarantee the biggest possible tax refund. Stop by or give us a call today.
News Channel 15 on Roku TV. With a Roku-compatible device, News Channel 15 is within your reach. Simply access your Roku TV menu and scroll until you find an Add Channel selection. In the search bar, type Cablecast Screenweave and a green icon should appear. Select this app and choose to add channel to your device's main menu. Once Screenweave has downloaded, open the app and scroll through channels to find News Channel 15. News Channel 15, available on Roku and Apple TV.
When life gets boring, music can make us excited. But are your playlists too boring and you desperately need new music? Well, 89.1 The Bash can help. 89.1 The Bash has your new favorite alternative pop, throwback, and rock music that'll get you moving. Can't listen on the radio? Listen to us on our website, bashradio.com, where you'll be able to meet the DJs and see who's providing you with the best music content live. Listen to 89.1 The Bash, today's hit alternative.
News Channel 15, winner of the Intercollegiate Broadcasting System Award for the nation's best community college TV station.
Welcome back into the film reel. To close off today's show, we're going to be giving you all a quick preview of what's to come here in season 5 of the film reel. There's going to be a lot of cool movies coming out in 2024. We're really excited to be covering them. Kane Jones will be back full time, sitting right here next to me for the rest of the show. Is going to be awesome. Ian Lloyd will be continuing to help out with our box office report segments and also as a producer of the show. This is going to be really exciting. We're really happy to be giving you yet another season of the film reel.
Of course, absolutely.
I mean, we thought this was over at 3.
We did.
Here we are at 5.
We're back.
Yeah, it is great to be here. I'm really happy to be continuing this show for at least a little while longer.
Yep.
This is going to be awesome. I promise. And expect some more fun sketches. We had a lot of fun doing those with Barbie and Oppenheimer. So we're going to be continuing to do those throughout the rest of season 5. And oh my gosh! Hold on, I'm actually getting a phone call. It's our sponsor.
This is
okay. Let's see.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, you did it! You have delivered Christmas spirit to the viewers of the film reel, which, for some reason, means I will continue to be the show's sponsor. Bryce and Kane, no more using the show's funds on video games and books on how to get a girlfriend. You all have a show to do, and we all know no amount of books could help the two of you anyway. Merry Christmas to all who watch the film reel. I'm looking forward to season 5 in 2024.
All right, that's great news, Santa. Thank you.
So
we're good to go. Season 5 of the film reel is funded and ready to go. The Christmas spirit saved us, and we were able to allocate the funds to fund the rest of this season.
I was nervous.
I was nervous too. So with that being said, we will return with the film reel season 5 in February 2024.
Woo!